Everyone has heard about Dubai and how investor friendly the property market is. The tax benefit, the safety, most people know it all. But if you are an investor and looking to invest your property in Dubai real estate market, this video is exactly for you. Today, I am going to answer the top 15 most asked questions that buyers like you ask all the time. I am sure if you are a first time buyer, you are going to think that I read your mind while answering these questions. By end of this video, you will understand the market better than most people selling it. So let's get started. Welcome to the channel.
Can foreigners own property in Dubai?
This is the most frequently asked question and the first question most people think of. Yes, foreigners can own property in Dubai. Since 2002, Dubai has allowed 100% freehold ownership in designated areas. It means as a non-UAE citizen or resident, you can own the unit and the land beneath it. No 99-year lease, no local sponsor required. This is protected under the law number 7 of 2006.
What's the minimum investment needed?
Look, there are many great areas in Dubai, but you should invest after knowing the market. Not only the cheapest option you get, but still you can get started from as low as around 500,000 dirhams. Areas like Jumeirah Village Circle, Jumeirah Village Triangle, International City, Arjan, Dubai Silicon Oasis can get a studio for about 500,000 dirham or a one bedroom for about 900,000 dirhams. And if you're looking for a townhouse, areas like Damak Hills 2 offers the units from about 1.6 million dirham. So whether you are an entry level or a mid segment, there are options.
What are the total buying costs?
Great question. On top of the property price, except 4% Dubai Land Department fees, which is one time and fixed. 2% agency fees if you are buying a property which is ready from outside the market, not from the developer, you have to pay 2% agency fees. And also 4,000 to 5,000 administration and trustee cost. And if you are using a mortgage which is from the bank, you have to pay 0.5 to 1% as bank fees. So on a 1 million dirham property, you are spending roughly about 65 to 70,000 dirham extra.
What returns can I expect from rental income?
Let's be honest here. Dubai offers some of the highest rental yields globally. Budget apartments 8 to 10% gross, mid-range 6 to 7% gross, luxury villas we are talking about 3 to 5% gross. After service charges and management fees, net return averages 6 to 7% in the right areas. Compare that to a London or a Toronto or Mumbai where you get about 2 to 3% net and pay tax on it. In Dubai, your rental income is tax-free.
Do I need a UAE visa to buy property?
No, not at all. You don't need a residency visa to buy a property in Dubai. You can buy a property as a tourist or investor using just your passport. However, you can invest about 750,000 dirham and above. You may qualify for a 2-year investor visa. And at more than 2 million dirham if you invest, you could also be eligible for a 10-year golden visa. I know a lot of people are investing in Dubai because of golden visa benefits. I have talked about it later in the video, so stay tuned.
Can I get a mortgage as a non-resident?
Oh yes, this is something very exciting and encouraging for people who are not living in Dubai. I get so many inquiries from the clients who have not even visited Dubai and looking to buy property in Dubai. As a non-resident, you can definitely get a bank loan which is up to 60%, and as a resident of Dubai you can reach up to 80% to get a bank loan. All you need is your passport copy, bank statement from your home country, salary slips, or if you're a businessman, your income proof, and a good credit history. Interest rates, as of now, you can expect about 4.5 to 5.5% depending on your fixed or variable, also a credit history.
Should I buy ready or off-plan property?
This is something very interesting, and here is the truth. When you buy a ready property, you can move in or rent out immediately. It is usually more expensive than the off-plan property. And a good part also with ready property is that you start your rental income immediately. So your ROI start building up immediately. Off-plan or under construction property, the first thing is that you get the lower price per square feet. Second important thing is that there is a flexible payment plan. So let's say for example, a developer like Emaar will give you a payment plan wherein you pay 80% during construction and 20% on completion. Developer like Aldar give you 60% during construction and 40% on completion. At that time, you can also go for mortgage. And a developer like Danube, which can give you 60% during construction and then 40% post handover, 1% per month. Now the flip side of buying a off-plan property or under construction property is that it takes 3 to 4 years for the property to be ready. Now you have to wait for your rental income for 3 or 4 years to get started. Now the good part is that as you see your property growing, you also see your capital growing. So by the time the property is ready in 3 to 4 years time, you will see a 30 to 40% growth on your capital. My honest advice, there is no one size fits all investment. The best investment is the one that aligns with your goals. For some, ready property in the secondary market makes perfect sense. For others, off-plan or under construction property is a smarter long-term move. If you are unsure about where to invest and want clarity based on real strategy, not hype, book a call with me using the link in description. I will personally walk you through what is best for you based on your goals, your budget, your timelines and your needs.
What are the best areas for first-time investors?
Top picks for 2025: JVC, JVT, high rental yield. Town Square, I would say it's young family community. Damak Hills too, it's a entry-level villas and townhouses. Dubai Hill State, it's a mid to high-level family segment. Arjan, Furjan and Jabal Ali, it's very much undervalued but growing very fast. Look for the areas with real demand, not just fancy marketing.
Is now a good time to buy in Dubai?
Absolutely. Dubai's population is growing faster than ever. From 3.65 million in 2024, which is last year, it has already crossed 4 million in the first half of 2025. And under the Dubai 2040 plan, it is projected to exceed 5.8 million in just few years. And what is booming this growth? It is basically the strong tourism, a booming digital economy, increased golden visa migration and the zero income tax. All is creating long-term demand for real estate. And now, with the UAE latest initiative, Own Your First Home, things have become more attractive. Whether you are a citizen of UAE or an expat resident like me, this policy offers special pricing, flexible payment plan and some of the lowest mortgage rates in the market, making home ownership more accessible than ever. Yes, prices have gone up, but Dubai is still cheaper price per square foot compared to global cities like London, Singapore, New York or Mumbai. Also, take the rental market. It is hotter than ever. Dubai real estate isn't just a good investment, it's a smart one.
What are the biggest mistakes new buyers make?
One of the biggest mistakes, chasing hype without doing the math. Here are a few costly errors we see all the time. Buying into trends without checking the actual rental yields or ROI. Ignoring service charges which can quietly eat into your returns. Overpaying for off-plan units without understanding future supplies in the area. Not comparing multiple areas or projects before committing. So always request for a rental comparison and make sure you are calculating net ROI, not just projected appreciation. Real estate in Dubai is very powerful, but only if you buy smart.
Can I resell the property anytime?
Yes, of course. If it's ready property, you can sell it whenever you like. There are no restrictions. But if it's off-plan, most developers allow resale once you have paid 30 to 40% of the total property value. This varies by project, so it is important. Check your sale and purchase agreement, which is also called as SPA, or simply ask your agent to confirm the resale terms. Either way, with the right timing and the right project, resale can be smart exit strategy.
What are service charges and how do they affect ROI?
Service charges are annual maintenance fees paid to keep the building or community running smoothly, covering things like security, cleaning, landscaping and amenities like swimming pool, gym, spa, jacuzzi. Apartments usually has a service charge of about 12 to 20 dirham per square feet per year. Villas has a service charge of about 3 to 6 dirham per square feet per year. For example, a one-bedroom apartment of 700 square feet may cost you around 10,000 dirham per year in service charges. So if you are calculating rental returns, don't forget to subtract this from your gross rental income. It directly affects your net ROI, and as smart investors like you, always account for it upfront.
What taxes or ongoing fees apply?
So Dubai offers one of the most tax-friendly real estate environment in the world. No property tax, no capital gain tax, no income tax. What you do pay is one-time 4% Dubai Land Department fees at purchase, annual service fees based on property size and type, and 2,100 dirham, which is a security deposit for DEWA, which is Dubai Electricity and Water Authority premises fees. That's it. For global investors, Dubai tax-free rental income is not just rare, it's a major boost to long-term ROI.
How safe is the Dubai property market?
Okay, so Dubai's property market is the most secure and transparent in the world. It is regulated by Dubai Land Department, RERA, which is Real Estate Regulatory Authority. Both are government bodies. For off-plan properties, all payment goes into government monitored escrow account, not directly to developers. This protects your investment until handover. Plus, you can verify ownership transaction and legal status immediately through Dubai Rest app. In short, it's digital, transparent and investor safe, exactly how modern real estate should be.
Final advice for first time buyers?
So my final advice to you is don't rush, don't follow the hype, and definitely don't let your emotion drive your investments. Here is what smart buyers do. Get crystal clear on your goal. Is it rental income, a second home, or a long-term appreciation? Know your budget and then the ROI that actually makes sense. Compare areas, calculate service charges, and make decisions based on real data, not just glossy brochures. And most importantly, work with someone who knows the market inside out, someone who will give you facts, no fluff. That is where I can help you. With 15 years of experience in helping buyers find the right property, I am sure that I can guide you for the right entry and exit strategy for you. So if you are serious about making the right investment in Dubai, tap the link in description and book your consultation with me today. Oh, so you have made to the end. Well done. You are already ahead of 90% of the buyers. And of course, please don't forget to like, subscribe and share with someone who's planning to buy a property in Dubai. I am Rahul Anand, your honest real estate guide. See you in the next video.